12 fatal mistakes.
My client missed his dream job interview. Car wouldn't start. Dead battery, replaced 8 months ago. $1,200 down the drain. Position paid $7,000 a month. All because of 12 habits that kill batteries. You're doing at least 5 of them every single day. Stay until the end because I'm going to show you what's destroying your battery. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment which mistake you've already made. Let's go! The industry wants you replacing batteries every 2 years. Battery costs $1,000, tow truck $700, labor $250, almost $2,000 total. But a well-maintained battery lasts 7, 8, even 10 years. I have clients with batteries running 9 years strong, just by avoiding 12 mistakes. Mistake number 12, short trips. 8 minutes to work and back every single day. Kills your battery. Starting your car uses 300 amps. The alternator needs 20 minutes to replenish that. Shut off before that, you're running a deficit. Never gets back to 100%. Sufficient builds up. Solution. Twice a week, take a longer route. 30 minutes minimum. Or use an intelligent charger weekly. That adds 3-4 extra years to battery life. Mistake number 11. Leaving your car parked for weeks without protection. This shows up at the shop constantly. People who travel spare car only use it on weekends. Leave it parked thinking everything's fine. But it's not. Even turned off, your car uses energy. Clock, alarm, electronic control unit, all consuming power 24 hours a day. 3 weeks later, you've lost 30% of charge. 2 months could be completely dead. Then you come back from your trip. Try to start it, nothing. Call a tow truck. Pay $700. Still have to buy a new battery. Solution is an automatic maintainer charger. Not just any charger. Has to be intelligent. One that senses how much charge is needed. Brands like NOCO, battery tender. Connect red to positive, black to negative, and leave it. Keeps it at maximum charge, always. Critical if you live somewhere hot like Phoenix, Las Vegas, or cold like Minneapolis. Mistake number 10. Dirty, loose, or corroded terminals. The number of people who ignore this is absurd. They see that white or green crust on the poles and pretend they didn't. That blocks current flow. It's like breathing with a stuffy nose. Battery works double time to deliver the same energy. Where's it? D? And if terminals are loose, you lose power, slow cranking dim headlights, crazy electrical problems, all from a poorly tightened terminal. Solution. Engine off, gloves on. Disconnect the black cable first, negative always. Then red, positive. Clean with a wire brush until it shines. Clean inside the clamps too. If the cable is cracked or terminal is swollen, replace it. It's cheap. A set costs $40. Reconnect tight. Positive first, then negativi. Apply specific protection grease. $15 on Amazon. Clean and firm connection improves everything. Mistake number 9. Loose or bad ground cable. This one's sneaky because it seems like the battery is bad, but it's not. It's the cable. That thick black one that goes from negative to chassis or engine block. If it's loose, oxidized, or damaged, the electrical system goes haywire. Sluggish starting. Headlights flickering. Alarm going off by itself. You replace battery after battery thinking that's the problem. I've seen a Corolla where the owner spent $2,400 on 3 batteries in 1 year. The problem, an $80 oxidized cable. How do you check? Turn off the engine, find the thick black cable from the negative terminal. Follow it to where it connects. See if it's tight. If it's not oxidized, oxidize. Clean it with a wire brush. Cracked. Replace the whole thing. Don't try to splice it. Bad cable burns out the alternator, starter motor, everything. Don't put this off. Go to the comments and tell me if you've ever been stranded with a dead battery. Mistake number 8. Not protecting from heat. Everyone thinks cold kills batteries. Yes, cold weakens them. But heat destroys from the inside, evaporates internal liquid, warps plates, cooks, everything. A 7-year battery dies in 2 if you live somewhere hot. You open the hood midday in Phoenix, Houston, Las Vegas, feels like an oven. 130 degrees easy. Imagine what happens to the battery every day. Solution is a thermal protector. It's an insulating blanket that wraps around it. Lowers temperature by 15, 20 degrees. That's years added to its life. Find them at auto parts stores or Amazon for $90 to $120. Just make sure it doesn't block ventilation. And park in the shade whenever possible. The cooler it stays, the longer it lasts. Mistake number 7, using electronics with the engine off. Seems obvious, but people ignore it. Get in the car, turn on the radio, charge phone, turn on AC, everything's off. Stay there, 10, 15 minutes. Those minutes drain your battery. The battery isn't a power source. It's for starting the engine. Period. If you want to use radio, AC, lights, start the engine. Let the alternator do the work. If the engine's off, turn everything off, radio off, charger unplugged, lights out, close doors, so courtesy lights go off. I saw a client burn through a $1,400 die-hard battery in 6 months. Know what he did? Sat in his car, watching videos on his phone, with the engine off. Every day, 30, 40 minutes. Battery couldn't take it. Don't do this. Need power? Start the engine. Use a power bank. But don't abuse the battery. Mistake number 6. Buying the wrong battery. Cheapest is almost always the worst deal. People go to the store, grab what's on sale, and take it. 3 years later, they're buying another one. Why? Chose wrong. They're standard lead-acid batteries that work fine for normal cars used daily. Good brands are die-hard, interstate, but if your car sits frequently or has a powerful stereo, heavy accessories, you need a GM. A GM handles deep discharge. Recharges fast, lasts way longer, costs more. Yes, but can last 7, 8, 9 years easy. Besides that, check CCA cold cranking amps. Has to match what your car needs. Too small, and it struggles. Too large, and the alternator works too hard. Read the sticker under the hood or the manual. Don't guess. Good 60 amp hour battery costs between $700 and $1,000. 70 amp hour AGM costs between $1,200 and $1,800. Seems expensive. Divide by the lifespan. If it lasts 7 years, that's $17 a month. Way better than buying a cheap $500 battery that dies in 2. Drop a like right now if you're enjoying this, and share with someone who needs it. Mistake number 5. Letting the battery discharge completely. This kills faster than anything. Every deep discharge forms crystals on the plates. Sulfation, it's like tartar on teeth. Blocks energy. Battery never charges to 100% again. Do this several times and it becomes useless. What to do if it discharged? Don't jumpstart and drive off. That doesn't recharge properly and can damage the alternator. Connect an intelligent charger. Let it charge slowly and completely. Can take hours. Do it right. Good charger costs between $300 and $500. It's an investment. If your car has a powerful stereo and extra lights, start the engine while using them. Don't let the battery drain. Deep discharge is assault. Avoid it. Mistake number 4. Not checking water level in old batteries. Only applies if it has caps on top. If it's sealed, ignore this. But if it has caps, you need to check the water. Heat evaporates internal water. Plates get exposed, dry out, sulfate, break. I saw an old F-150 where nobody checked. Battery lasted 1.5 years when it should have lasted 7. How to do it: gloves on, safety glasses. Acid burns. Ope. The caps look inside each cell, all 6 of them. Plates must be covered with liquid. If not, add distilled water. Never tap water. Distilled water, $3 at the supermarket. Use a funnel or squeeze bottle to add slowly until plates are covered. Don't fill to the top. Wipe any spills, close caps, then charge. Do this every 3-4 months in hot climates. 6 months in normal climate. Mistake number 3. Hidden parasitic draws. Car's off, but battery drains fast. Something's consuming power hidden. Normal draw is 30 to 50 milliamps. Clock, alarm, memory, but when it goes way up, it becomes a thief. Cheap accessories are the worst. Cheap backup camera, Chinese LED's USB charger in the outlet, poorly installed stereo, all consuming 24 hours. I saw a client replace 3 batteries in 6 months. Problem? Cheap USB charger left in the outlet sucking power all night. How to check? Need to turn everything off, close doors, disconnect, negative cable, connect multimeter in series between post and cable. Measure current. Normal is less than 50 milliamps. If you're seeing more, start pulling fuses. Juan by Juan. When the number drops, you found the thief circuit. Fix or disconnect the accessory. If you don't know how, take it to a shop. Ask for parasitic draw test. Costs $150, $200. Worth it. Comment now, so I know you made it this far. Mistake number 2. Bad alternator or regulator. Bad alternator kills more batteries than anything. People replace battery after battery, and the problem is the alternator isn't charging right. Low voltage. Battery never fills. High voltage. Battery cooks from inside. I've seen people burn to new batteries in 2 weeks. Alternator was sending 15.5 volts. That's death by overcharge. How to check? Multimeter. Start engine. Measure voltage at the posts. Healthy system shows between 13.8 and 14.6 volts. Below 13.5, weak alternator. Above 15, failing regulator. Both are bad. Too low, battery discharges. Too high, battery gets damaged. Pay attention to strange noises, squealing, grinding, burning smell, dashboard light. Don't ignore it. Rebuilt alternator costs $400 to $800. New OEM $900 to $1,600. It's expensive, but cheaper than replacing batteries constantly. Mistake number 1, not testing battery health every year. Most people never test until it dies. That's a mistake. Battery can seem fine. Start the car and be dying inside. Weak battery stresses. The starter motor strains the alternator, leaves you stranded when you least expect it. Solution, test once a year. Can do it at home with a engine off. Healthy battery should show 12.6 volts. 12.2 or less is already low. Less than 12 is a problem. But voltage alone isn't enough. Need a load test. Most auto parts stores do it free. AutoZone, O'Reilly Auto Parts. In 2 minutes, they tell you real health. Or buy a portable tester. $200 to $400. If it fails, replace before it leaves you stranded. Check manufacture date. If it's more than 6-7 years old, consider preventive replacement. That's smart maintenance. I've replaced that 6-7 years, even if it's still cranking well. Always write installation date with marker on the battery. Day, month, year. That way, I know exactly how old it is. Do this and stay ahead of the problem. These are the 12 mistakes nobody explains to you. Make at least 5 adjustments and double your battery life. Easy. One more thing. Correct way to start your car. Don't turn the key and hold it 15-20 seconds, forcing it. That cooks the battery and starter motor. Right way is 5 seconds maximum. Didn't catch. Stop. Wait 10 seconds. Try again. 5 seconds. Stop. Wait. This cools the starter motor. Battery recovers. 3 attempts didn't work. Stop. Call a mechanic. Forcing it burns the starter motor, which costs $700 to $1,400. If this video helped you, drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. Every week I bring mechanic tips that no shop tells you. And leave a comment. Which mistake did you relate to? Which one will you fix today? I read them all and reply to many. This is a community of people who want to save money, learn, have control over their car. You're a part of it now. Thanks so much. See you next video.